Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout called by the offense.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Handoff heading left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Fights off the defender. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Design quarterback run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
And it's a direct snap. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's lost. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Second and long from the 14. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Consecutive losses. Needed a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
The offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauling in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff to the right side. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout by the defense.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. QB keeper all the way. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On first down, it's play action. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute. pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And now the handoff. End zone ahead.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. Breaks through the tackler.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this third and short, and see what you can do from here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, he tosses it back. And a quick sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
After a first down loss, it's second and long under 25. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. Powering right past the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
close game with halftime approaching. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. The wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a run to the left. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes up the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 10.
Plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. No control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. Their free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of area. And they They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
He missed the 58-yarder, so it sets the offense up at the 41. And they'll use the ground game here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Design quarterback run. And they'll get him down that time.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. second down after the incompletion. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
That's the RPO caught to the right. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Hands off to the left. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it?
Excellent effort here by this running back. Puts him in field goal range, but let's face it, that's not going to help them out. They've got to score a touchdown here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap.
What composure by this offense to now score with under 15 seconds to go to tie this game up. An extra point gives him the lead and potentially the victory.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout called by the offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The secondary backed up off the ball now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game.